So today's video is my annual gift guide for her. This is my absolute favorite video to film. I love gift giving, I love Christmas, and I just get very excited about the whole thing. So today's video is a gift guide for all the women in your life, whether that is your mother, your sister, your friend. If you wanted to treat yourself, hopefully I have you covered. The theme of this guide is affordable luxury. So I have a variety of price points here, nothing crazy straying into the thousands, but I have very affordable to about mid-range, and everything here is just very luxurious, very beautiful, and I would definitely be so excited to receive any of these items for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Jewelry is always one of my absolute favorite gifts to give, just because it's kind of foolproof. You know, you don't have to worry about sizing or colors or anything like that. I feel like it's always so welcome, especially because it's not always something that you buy yourself. My favorite jewelry brand gift is Missoma. I have been wearing the items for I think like 5 years now, maybe even longer, and they're just so classic. They wear so well, and I'm hard on my jewelry as well, but they're so long lasting and I just absolutely adore their pieces. And I have a few new bits from them here. So I thought this necklace was absolutely stunning. So it's this absolutely gorgeous fan design. So it's like a half fan with this beautiful beaded detail all the way through. The gold tone is always so perfect on Missoma pieces. I feel like it's not too yellow, it's not too dull, like it's just perfect. And you have this beautiful beaded chain, which is kind of their signature chain. I absolutely love it just because it creates a little bit more interest than your standard gold chain. This one is a little bit of a longer one, but I thought this was kind of the perfect piece for if you want something a little bit more statement making, but you don't want to go for anything too chunky. I feel like it packs a punch in terms of the design, but at the same time, it's still very wearable because it's not too oversized or loud. I just think it's beautiful, like so nice to wear, you know, with a camisole, a t-shirt, sweater, like so many different styling options. And I just love this. I think it's so cute by itself, really beautiful layered up as well. All of their pieces just seem to go together so perfectly. I was just super excited about this. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Missoma were nice enough to partner with me on this video, and they have just gone live with their biggest sale of the year. So you can take up to 40% off the entire site. Everything is included, including everything that I'm sharing here today. So I will make sure to direct link everything in the description section if you wanted to check anything out. You can also type in my name into the search box on the Missoma website, and that brings up all of my favorite pieces, which I absolutely love. Most of those I've had in my collection for like multiple years as well. So tried and tested. I absolutely adore their pieces. They are the perfect items to gift as well, especially at price points that are this good. I always feel like they're fantastic value for money, but obviously during Black Friday they are that much better. I feel like this could be the biggest their offer has ever been. They have multiple pieces in that 40% off category as well, including their Axiom chain, which I have, which is the perfect chain. It's just really ideal for wearing with a plain white t-shirt just to toughen up a little bit. Gigi Hadid is a huge fan of it as well. I think she wore this for like 5 months straight, and that one is included at the 40% off price point. And I saw this stunning necklace. So this is their new lariat design, which is just the prettiest thing. It's an adjustable one, so you can choose exactly how you want to wear it. Very easy to slip on and adjust to exactly your preference, and it has all of these beautiful stone details right there, and then you have that beautiful beaded detail all the way through, and then you do have that adjustable toggle, but it's not so loose that it's going to slip around. So easy to adjust, but then it kind of stays put. I thought this would be so fantastic for the party season, whether you want to give someone else or if you want to treat yourself, but so perfect. It just feels like the ideal piece to wear for any festive parties, any Christmas gatherings. Really lovely, adds just the right amount of sparkle but not too much. And I thought this was absolutely beautiful. And then I saw this twist on the classic hoop earring, and I thought these were just absolutely perfect. If you have any hoop lovers in your life, I feel like these are just so perfect and lovely. So they are a medium-sized hoop, so nothing too crazy, but substantial enough that you can actually see them. And they have this absolutely gorgeous kind of curved design. So I'm going to do my best to show this, but they are very fine and delicate. It is more of like a flatter piece, so they do create like that nice little bit of dimension. Really lovely. And then they flip up like that. If you just pop them in and then flip it down, so they remain very secure. You have a little bit of movement, but not too much. I feel like these are, you know, substantial enough that they do actually make a design statement, but they're also very wearable, very nice quality as well, like a perfect shiny gold, and just really lovely, especially if you do like your hoops, or of course if you know someone that does. And then new in my collection, which I also wanted to share, is this fantastic wave ring. I really like my kind of delicate, dainty stacking rings. I just find them so lovely, and they just add a little bit of interest to your look without kind of completely overpowering it. And I thought this was perfect. Really, really lovely. It's a beautiful kind of shiny gold as well, and it's just very kind of natural in terms of the shape. Like the wave isn't too much at all, but it just looks so classic and lovely. And it's the kind of thing that if you wanted to wear it by itself, it's just a really lovely daily piece. But if you wanted to stack it with other items as well, I think it just looks fantastic. And I think the design is just so, so pretty and so wearable as well. And then I also wanted to run through some of my existing favorites, which I've just had for the longest time and I just absolutely love to bits and I think would make beautiful gifts and are at amazing price points right now. One of my absolute favorites is the double beaded chain line. So I have been a fan of this line pretty much ever since I discovered it, which I think was 5 years ago. I think this is one of my first pieces. So I have the double beaded chain necklace. It's the perfect thing to layer if you're not good at layering jewelry like I am. Like, I don't feel like I'm a natural layerer. This is just such an easy hack. It looks fantastic by itself. Also looks beyond beautiful with pretty much any one of their other necklaces, as well as other necklaces from other lines as well. Like, it really is just the most versatile piece. And they do also have the bracelet as well, which I have been such a fan of. It looks beautiful by itself, again beautiful with other pieces. I often wear it with my Cartier Jus and Clou bracelet and I love the combination. And they just do fantastically well, and the quality is so good. Would highly recommend that if you do like to layer up your items. I do also have this slightly newer piece in my collection. So I got this last year and I absolutely love it. It's this beautiful kind of mini horn necklace with this fantastic sparkly detail right there. It's like just the right amount of toughness for me, you know. It's not too crazy out there, it's still very wearable, but it just adds a little bit of edge to your outfits. It is so gorgeous. It looks fantastic with everything. Again, you can kind of wear it as a daily necklace, but equally you can wear it as a statement piece layered up with other items. So super cute, and again, just the right amount of edginess to really make your outfit pop. And then I do also have a complete soft spot for their green pendant line. So the necklace that I'm wearing here today is their green stone necklace, which, and I think I've had this now for 4 years. It's still going strong. It still looks fantastic. I just think it's the most beautiful thing. And then I also recently got their bracelet as well, which has that multiple stone effect. So pretty. I do love a green stone, particularly because I wear a lot of black, so I often feel like it pops really well. And their pieces are just so beautiful. So as I mentioned, I will make sure to link everything up, and I'll also include all the details for their amazing sale. I really tried to find items this year that not only were beautiful in and of itself, but also came beautifully packaged. And I feel like Chanel never disappoints in terms of their holiday packaging, particularly Chanel Beauty, which I feel like makes even more of an effort than kind of Chanel accessories, which is kind of crazy. So on one side you have the Chanel little logo right there, and then on the other side you have this beautiful Chanel illustration on this gorgeous matte gold packaging tied with this very festive glittery ribbon. And I only got a very small thing, which is why the packaging is so small, but it still came just done up in the loveliest way. And then inside were 2 items, and I think this would be a beautiful little gift set. This wasn't actually a set, so I bought them individually, but they do gift sets, which are always very popular, I know, but I don't always find that the items are the colors I would choose, the items I would pick out, whereas this is kind of perfect, I think. So this is one of their beautiful lip pencils, and this one is unique because it has a dual-ended design. So you have a kind of flatter, thinner design on one end, and then you have a more delicate design on the other that can really get in with precision. I thought that was so clever. I love the fact that it's capped as well, because there's nothing worse than carrying a lip brush in your handbag and not having a cap, because obviously the lip product is going to go everywhere. And I got it to team with this new lipstick discovery of mine. I've been on the lookout for a new replacement for my favorite Dior lipstick for the longest time. Sadly, my one got discontinued, and it's been so hard because I really like kind of shiny, moisturizing formulas along with very kind of subtle colors. Really difficult to find. I've gone through so many trying to find a good match, and then this one is the best one I've tried, and it's just an absolute dream. It's what I'm wearing here today. It's what I'm wearing most days, to be honest with you, and it's just gorgeous. Not only is the packaging just so beautiful with the white and gold, but the formula is so moisturizing. It just glides on. It has decent staying power. It's never going to be the same as a matte lipstick, but for me it kind of does the job just fine. And the color is just the perfect Your Lips But Better color. and I'm so in love, and I thought this would make just the prettiest lip set duo for any women in your life. I feel like it's a really neutral, beautiful color that will complement a lot of different skin tones. I just feel like anything from Chanel is always just gorgeous and very welcome. Next up is this item from Dior. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that because of the lights, but it is from Dior, and it's from Dior Beauty, but I feel like the packaging looks as if it's from their kind of ready to wear accessories line. So even their shredded tissue paper actually is printed with Dior. Like, that's the attention to detail that they give their items. And this is their little mini lipstick set, and I saw this online and I just thought it was the most magical looking thing. So it comes in a beautiful embossed box that just says Christian Dior right there. Is this absolutely stunning case. So you lift it up and it has the sharpest mirror, so it says Christian Dior right there, and then you have the selection of lipsticks right here. So you have this beautiful velvety red color. It is so beautiful and it just looks like kind of liquid velvet. Absolutely incredible. And then you have 3 little refillable lipsticks as well. So you have this beautiful nude color right there, a slightly more kind of dusky rose color, really, really pretty. And then you have this beautiful deep red as well, just a little bit deeper than the first shade, which was a true kind of bright pop of red. And then with the box as well comes a little chain. So they actually intend this to be as sustainable as possible, I suppose. So they do give you all the refillable options, but then once you've used the lipsticks, or at least taken them out, you can also reuse the box and actually wear it as a clutch and accessory, which is why they give you this actually very, very substantial and heavyweight chain. Like, this does not feel like a free kind of beauty gift. Like, often you will get pouches and things and they won't be the best quality, whereas this, it feels like a proper chain and a proper accessory. And then this is what it looks like with the chain attached, and I really wasn't sure about the quality of this, whether it would actually feel like something that you'd want to wear, but it feels completely legit. Like, it's very, very nice, and it just opens up like so, and you still can use that little holder right there for your lipstick. And then once you take the little paper insert out, then you're left with this compartment that says Dior right there, where you can house all your items. Such a clever design. I'm happily going to wear this out. Like, it is really, really nice. Perfect little festive size clutch, a really beautiful shade of gold. And I just think this would make the most beautiful gift for any accessory or beauty lover in your life. The whole thing is just done so incredibly well. It is pricey, but I do actually feel like it's pretty good value for money, and it's just the loveliest thing. I did also get another item from Dior, and this is actually a gift that I'm going to give a friend of mine, but I want to show you because it does come also with Dior packaging in the cardboard box. You have that stunning Christmas packaging right there as well. And how beautiful is that little pouch? Like, so, so lovely. It's this beautiful snowy velvet fabric, and it has CD embroidered right there with a gold thread. So, so nice. And nestled inside in the very fancy Dior tissue paper. So you have the Dior Lip Glow. I have multiples of these because it's so good. It's just the perfect lip balm, so moisturizing. It feels so luxurious as well. And it's just like the nicest product, like a real pick-me-up for any day of the week. And then you also have this fantastic balm, and this is actually a multi-purpose one. So you can use this on your skin, your hands, your lips, like anywhere at all. It's in this fantastic kind of like round flat shape, so it's actually very, very satisfying to hold. And then it just flips up like that, and you just kind of squirt it out on your hands, and it's just like the softest, most moisturizing product. If you did want a slightly more traditional PJ set, I do have this amazing pair from Stripe and Stare. I didn't intend to rhyme them, that was just a happy accident. But these are so good, and I've owned Stripe and Stare pajamas for I think 3 years now, and they are wonderful. It's a true kind of modal fabric, so silky soft on your skin. There is a lot of stretch too, so they are wonderfully comfortable. I would say to size up if you can, because I just find a slightly more comfortable fit for me. But once I did size up, these are just the perfect pajamas. I own multiples of these. I also have them in the pink as well, and they are worthy of the hype. So good, and they're just wonderful. If you haven't discovered them yet, I'd put them on your Christmas wish list, gift them to someone else for Christmas. Like, they are just so great, and I can't imagine who wouldn't be delighted with these. Next up is the perfect cashmere sweater. I absolutely love this. It comes in multiple colors. This one is a bit of a splurge, but I do think that the quality is worth it. The weight of it is perfect. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. The ideal fit as well, you know, it's not too oversized, it's not clingy at all. A really lovely classic crew neck. This comes in a whole bunch of different colors, from a nice neutral to black. I have the soft pink, a whole range of colors. and it's just the dreamiest thing, incredibly soft as you might expect, and it does wear very, very well. And I just love this so much. They are currently having an offer for Black Friday as well, so even though they are pricey, they're obviously much more affordable during Cyber Week, and they are 100% worth a splurge to me. I absolutely love mine. Next up is an Ember mug, and I feel like this is nothing new to those of you who know about it, but it was actually a fairly recent discovery for me, and it is just such a game changer. So I already own one, I absolutely love it. This is a new one that I got my mum because she saw mine and she was like, I need one of those in my life because they are just so good. So if you're not familiar with it, then it's basically a temperature regulating mug, which sounds, you know, not like too crazy out there, but it's amazing what a difference this will make to your morning, and in my experience, my life as well. Like, anytime I have a hot drink, I'm a very, very slow drinker, so it almost always gets cold. You don't have to worry about that with this because it will always keep it at the perfect temperature, and it's a delight. Like, from your first sip to your last sip, every single sip is perfect, and it's just a game changer. Like, as you might tell, I'm a bit enthusiastic about this item. Like, it would make a perfect gift as well for anyone who likes the hot beverages, which I feel like is most people. And I think this would be just such a great gift for anyone who does have the same problem. It's just such a game-changing product. And now for a little something from Louis Vuitton, but even though I did get this for myself, I think this would make the perfect gift because it does have quite a few different uses. So I'm going to show you what it is. So it comes nestled inside is their little kirigami set, and this is actually part of their Christmas animation range, but they do come in the kind of normal variety as well. And this is just so charming. I'm always a sucker for the animation range anyway. I do try and limit myself because otherwise I would get it every single year and I would just have no use for that many items. So I try not to feed into the fear of missing out, but this year's design was beautiful. I love the fact that it was on the kirigami set. So you have the big one, you have the medium one, and then you have the very dinky little small one as well. And I feel like you get a fair amount for your money. Obviously this is very expensive, it is Louis Vuitton, it is at a high price point as well, but you have so many different options for these pouches. The larger one I am planning on wearing it as a clutch as well, so you do get a proper little kind of bag style out of it, and then you have the adorable little smaller pouches for anything that you might want to need. And I just think it's the most beautiful set that I think would delight absolutely anyone. And then I did want to talk Lululemon pouches because this is such a cheeky little gift idea, which I actually think is so useful that it's the gift that keeps on giving. You know, it looks great when you first receive it, but actually because of how useful they are, like, it's just going to provide delight all year round. I feel I'm a huge fan of them. As you might be able to tell, I have two of them. I just love their smaller SLGs, accessories, like whatever you want to call them. They are so great. So this dual pouch is adorable. It just comes with the 2 pouch compartments. I use these a lot for dog walking, but they're also great for just nipping to the shops as well. They come in a variety of different colors. You have that really great handy wristlet there as well. I have the black one, I also have the pink one as well. These are also wonderful for taking on a holiday if you wanted to use it as like a little poolside bag or just something to store your travel documents in. Just really useful, so versatile, not too crazily priced as well, and I just think this is adorable and actually an incredibly useful practical gift. So that wraps up my 2023 gift guide for her. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, links are in the description section as well as any applicable sale details. The Missoma sale does run until Monday the 27th of November, and you can take up to 40% off site-wide. It is a really great one to check out. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment and let me know if you want to see any other gift guide videos, whether that's for the men in your life or whoever else. Let me know in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.